My dear students, welcome you to my YouTube channel English with Malik sir. In the last segment, we have discussed about the importance of phrases in our sentence construction. Just listen, as we have it is very clearly discussed that a word cannot express as much meaning as a phrase. In the sense, a phrase is used to ornament or decorate our language. Therefore, it is very necessary to know the phrases. As we know, we have 5 phrases: noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase. These phrases are interrelated words and they express very ornamental, even beautiful meaning to decorate our sentences. In the last segment, we have discussed about the formation of noun phrase with the help of pre-modifiers or predeterminers like article, possessive, doubly determiner, quantifiers, ordinal, cardinal, adjective, intensifier, classifier, and yes, in order to ornament our language. So, the role of phrase is very significant in our expression. That's why, as we have discussed, that phrases are interrelated words having a meaning but not complete meaning, having a meaning or sense but not complete meaning or sense. Therefore, they play very important role. Even their role is more important than that of a word. And yes, therefore, again another factor that noun plays leading role, and therefore noun phrase also plays leading role. Here in the last class we have discussed about the formation of noun phrase with the pre-modifiers, and today in today's segment or today's section we are going to discuss about the idea in connection with the formation of noun phrase with the help of post modifiers. It means the words which are used to form noun phrases, which are used after the noun. Then how? Let's see. Again, post modifiers of a noun phrase like prepositional phrase, prepositional phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, verb modifiers, relative clause modifiers, that clause modifiers, to infinitive modifiers, adjective modifiers, adverb modifiers go after the head noun. After the head noun. Yes, this is therefore very interesting. Usually some students know about the pre-modifiers, but it is very interesting to know about the post-modifiers. It means the words that are used after the head noun but modifies the head noun. Yes, this is what you call noun phrase with the post-modifiers. Yes. If we categorically go to describe all this, then we find number 1, prepositional phrase modifier. Prepositional phrase modifier means a man with a gun. With is the preposition, a gun. With a gun modifies a man. A man with a gun was arrested on the spot. A man with a gun. It means a man holding a gun was arrested on the spot of incident. Yes, so here we find the matter that how with a gun, and this is a man and with a gun, this is prepositional because with is a preposition and with a gun is the prepositional phrase, and prepositional phrase modifies man is the head noun. So whenever a head noun is qualified, again A is the predeterminer, a man with a gun is the post determiner, and here we find, and it is as with is a preposition and it is a prepositional phrase, and this prepositional phrase qualifies the man, and remaining after man the head noun. Yes, that's why this is what you call post modifier. And yes, the boy in the blue shirt, in is the preposition, therefore in the blue shirt the boy, and this prepositional phrase is qualifying the boy is the head noun, and therefore this is post modifier, is my best friend. The boy in the blue shirt, the boy who is in blue shirt is my best friend. Yes, the house on the corner, the house that you see on the corner of the street, you see, therefore was demolished for expanding the road. Yes, this is government policy, and therefore here we find, according to instruction of the government, the house has been demolished, and here we find the house is the head noun, and on is the preposition, the corner. Yes, the house which is on the corner, which was on the corner was demolished for expanding the road. For the purpose of expanding the road, that house was demolished. Yes, and this is the way how we find the matter. Prepositional phrase. Now, the woman with long hair, with is the preposition, woman head noun phrase, the woman noun phrase, and with long hair is the prepositional phrase. And in this case, it is qualifying the woman remaining after the woman, the woman head noun, and therefore this is what you call post modifier. And yes, is my mother. The woman is my mother who has or who possesses long hair. The woman with long hair. The woman with long hair. This is very interesting. And the building near the bus stand, again the bus stand, the building head noun, and near the bus stand qualifies the building, and near is here the preposition, and the bus stand, the market is the head noun, and at the end of the street, at is the preposition, at the end of the street qualifies the market, therefore you listen, and here we find near the bus stand qualifies building, similarly at the end of the street qualifies the market which is at the end of the street. And the boy head noun from London. The boy from London has been kidnapped by somebody. So, for example, the boy from London, yes, and the way to the post office. Way is the head noun, and the way is the predeterminer, as you know, and to is the preposition, and to the post office is the prepositional phrase, and it is qualified way, the way to the post office. This is the way to the post office, you can go. So this is the way to the post office. To the post office is qualifying the way, way is the head noun, and therefore this phrase is post modifier noun phrase. Yes, and therefore etc. are examples of post modifying prepositional phrase. It means how prepositional phrase helps the noun head noun in a formation of noun phrase. This is really very interesting and important. If we know the technique, we can speak English very fluently. There will be no problem. Now come the next idea, that is verb modifiers. Yes, verb modifiers. It means verb like preposition. Verb also plays the modifying role remaining after the head noun. Then how? You have seen the person stealing money. Acha, have you seen? Question. Have you seen? Have you seen the person? The person is the head noun and it is noun phrase. Stealing qualifies the person. Stealing money, it means have you seen the person who was stealing money or at the time of stealing money? So in the sense that stealing, no doubt here the verb and therefore verb modifiers. Stealing, steal verb. Steal, stole, stolen. Stealing is the present participle form and therefore stealing money. So have you seen? It means red-handed. That is what we call catch or finding. And have you seen the person stealing money? The letter retain. The letter which was written. For example, letter retain. Retain is the verb phrase and it is here qualifies the letter. The letter retain. The letter which was written. Yes, in green ink has been posted. Has been posted. So in the sense that the letter written. Similarly, I mean the man, it is written in green ink. The written in green ink now the verb modifier and therefore modifies the head noun, that is a letter. The man leading the team. Leading the team. So leading is the verb and the team leading the team. The man who is leading the team leader. And here is the captain, natural, and the man leading the team. And yes, the ornament stolen last night. The ornament is the head noun. Here head noun and stolen is the past participle of steal, stole, stolen. Stolen is the past participle. It means ornament which were stolen. Which were, if we elaborate it, we can find the relative clause, and this is what we call zero relative clause or absence of what? Relative pronoun. And yes, therefore, the ornament stolen, it means the ornaments which were stolen last night have been recovered by the police. Yes, so here we find very interesting ideas of the role of verb modifiers which are used to make noun phrases remaining after the nouns. Yes, modifiers, relative clause modifiers. Usually, relative clause, as you know, we will discuss it in later classes. But here we find that a relative clause also modifies the head noun or noun phrase remaining after the head noun. How? Let's see. Here we find that the persons who work sincerely succeed in life. The person is here head noun, noun phrase. Here the person's noun phrase, person's head noun, and here who work sincerely, relative clause. And this relative clause here relative pronoun, and this clause qualifies the persons. The persons, it means the persons who work sincerely succeed in life. This is very natural, and I've been from our original period. We are struggling, we are trying our best, because success doesn't come overnight. It requires what? That is what we call sincere labor. Therefore, the persons who work sincerely succeed in life. Okay, and this is the relative clause who work sincerely, and it has been used after the noun phrase, and the head noun is persons. Therefore, here we find work, who works sincerely is the relative clause that qualifies the noun. The mangoes that you bought yesterday, here head noun, and that you bought yesterday are not ripe. So yes, that you bought yesterday is the relative clause, and which qualifies the mangoes. The dog that has black spots. Attention, here dog is the head noun, and that has black spots, which has black spots is very dangerous. So if you listen here, we find how we point out the factor that how that clause is also used to express. It means a noun relative clause, because that is a relative pronoun, and this is a relative clause, and this relative clause helps the dog in expressing the meaning remaining after dog. The students who were playing in the field at that time are my classmates. Who were playing, here head noun, and who were playing the relative clause. So remember, here we find the matter that how a relative clause also plays very important role in modifying the head noun remaining after the noun phrase and forming the noun phrase, and that is what we call post modifier, as a post modifier. Yes, that clause, again that clause modifier, these are very common after you see, listen, that whenever some noun phrases automatically invite, that is noun clauses, or and with the help of at the beginning of using that. How? You see, listen, whenever we find idea, fact, belief, suggestion, rumor, in that case we use what with that. For example, he is still very fit in spite of the fact that the fact is the head noun, and that he is over 80. No doubt he is over 80. It means above 80, yet he is fit. So remember, here we find that how that he is over 80 is the post modifier, which is modifying the fact. Again, the proverb is the head noun, that Rome was not built in a day is true. That Rome was not built in a day. Rome, the ancient Roman Empire, which one day the light of the world, that very great Roman Empire was not built in a day. It means this is a proverb. The meaning of this proverb is that nothing is done overnight. We have to gradually try our best to achieve the target. Then definitely one day we will reach the target very comfortably. Yes, here this proverb, that, it means here we find that clause. That clause we say noun clause. This is here noun clause, and this that or noun clause qualifies the proverb. What is the proverb? That Rome was not built in a day, and this proverb is true. Yes. So this is the way how we use that modifier in order to that clause modifier or noun clause modifier to qualify the head noun in formation of noun phrases. Again, to infinitive modifiers. This is another tricky and interesting idea to remember, how to infinitive also modifies the head noun in the noun phrase remaining after it. How? Listen, I have got no decent shoes to wear. Decent shoes, no decent shoes. Shoes is the head noun, Decent is the adjective. I have got no decent shoes to wear. To wear qualifying the decent shoes. So here, the matter is clear. I have no decent shoes to wear. It means I want to wear a decent shoes, but sorry, I have no decent shoes. So yes, this is the matter. Shoes to wear. To wear to infinitive, and we have bare infinitive and to infinitive, and here how to infinitive is used to modify the head noun when making noun phrases. And here we find she needs something to eat. You see, listen, something is no doubt to what pronoun. Something is a pronoun, but it acts the role of a noun. It is a noun like what? Something, someone, somebody, everything, everyone, everybody, nothing. Nothing, no one. So therefore, here we find that someone, somebody, something, no one, nobody, nothing, anyone, anybody, anything, everyone, everybody, everything. So these are pronouns, but they play noun-like words, and they are mostly used in our sentence constructions. And here we find she needs something to eat. Something to eat. Here, to eat is the to infinitive, and it qualifies something to eat. So here, something to eat. It means he is very hungry. He wants something to eat. Yes, this is the matter. Therefore, here we come to the point that how to infinitive modifiers is also useful in expression of post modifier. Modifiers, how adjectives are used before the head noun, after the head noun. Here, after the head noun, that is what we call post modifier. Yes, adjective modifier. How? Don't say anything odd about my friend. Don't say anything pronoun, but plays the role of noun phrase, and anything odd. Yes, anything odd about my friend. I can't tolerate. Don't say anything odd about my friend, please. And yes, odd is the adjective. Odd is the adjective, and qualifies anything remaining after anything. It means after pronoun or noun phrase. Yes, and about my friend, or about my friend. Again, another adjective modifier. Therefore, you can see something bright. You see, listen, something also pronoun, and it plays the noun phrase, and therefore something bright is the adjective, qualifies the word something remaining after something. This is what we call adjective modifier. You can see something bright in the sky. Naturally, something necessary. So everything necessary. Everything is also pronoun, plays the role of noun phrase, and necessary now adjective, and qualifies everything necessary has been possessed. It means what is necessary for us, for the purpose, has been possessed. So listen here, how very interesting. Everything necessary. It means the things which are necessary is equal to everything. Or everything necessary has been possessed. The teacher concerned. The teacher is the NP noun phrase. Concerned is the adjective, and everything. The teacher concerned has not come today. It means that the teacher whom you are looking for is not present today. It means has not come today. Yes, therefore here we find concerned qualifies the teacher. So remember here that how adjective modifiers modifies the head noun remaining after the head noun or after the noun phrase. This is the technique how we can speak and write with the help of adjective modifiers. Yes. Now finally adverb modifiers. Very interesting. Adverb modifiers. Adverb also modifies the noun phrase remaining after the head noun. How? Let's see. The members inside. Inside is a adverb and it modifies the members. It means are discussing about the matter. It means the members who are inside the auditorium or room are discussing about the matter. Yes, the members inside. Yes, in short, the members inside, the members outside. So you should listen here how very interesting ideas that inside is the adverb of place indicating the and qualifying the members. Here we find the members inside indicates that the members who are not outside but inside. Yes. Now come the weather today. It means today is here adverb of time and adverb of time, adverb of place, and yes, that is qualifying the weather. The weather today is cloudy. In other words, today's weather. If we use predeterminer, then today's weather, possessive. Today's weather. Aska, weather. So it means here today's weather, the weather today is cloudy. That is today qualifies the weather remaining here head noun remaining after head noun. The weather today. Yes. And in the conclusion, we come to the idea there may be more than one post modifier. It means there may be more than one. Very interesting. More than one post modifier. It means more than one phrases can be used or words can be used to qualify the head noun remaining after the head noun. How? Listen, here we find example. An 8-year-old boy, this is noun phrase and B. Boy is the head noun. An 8-year-old boy. Not 8 years. 8-year-old boy. Boy is one. An 8-year-old boy with a gun. With a gun, with is the preposition. Here we find prepositional phrase, and this helps the boy. An 8-year-old boy, this noun phrase is that is vertical qualified by with a gun. With a gun is a phrase, and this is vertical prepositional phrase because with is a preposition. And who tried to rob a sweet shop? Who tried? Here we find relative clause modifier. And that is also using who. Here we find the boy. So remember here that has been arrested. Here two post modifiers. One post with a gun, prepositional phrase. Who tried to rob a sweet shop? Relative clause modifier has been arrested. Yes, here two post modifiers qualify the head noun, that is noun phrase, an 8-year-old boy. Very interesting, and this explains a lot. It means an 8-year-old boy says a lot. An 8-year-old boy, again with a gun, having a gun, the boy who tried to rob a sweet shop has been arrested. Yes, so very interesting, and how this is the case of juvenile, very early, young age students or children are doing such mischief, and here we find such an example. And now come here, look at the girl over there in a green dress drinking coffee. Yes, this is another very interesting example. See here, look at the girl, noun phrase, and over there, qualifying the noun phrase, over there, over prepositional phrase, and here we find and in a green, listen here, in a green dress, naturally another over there here we can take adverb phrase here, prepositional phrase, because in is the preposition and over there indicating adverb of place, and in a green dress drinking coffee. I mean here, look at the girl over there, the girl I mean who is there again in a green dress, wearing a green dress, is drinking coffee. We can is drinking coffee, and drinking coffee, I mean that is verb phrase. So here we find that all these are in a green dress qualifies the girl, and drinking coffee also qualifies the girl. So here we find how the girl over there in a green dress drinking coffee. Yes. So, my dear students, these are very interesting items, and therefore we should be very much conscious, careful to know about the use of post modifiers and pre-modifiers, what we have discussed in the last class, and post modifier, what we are going to learn about all these. These are very, very necessary for the formation or beautification of our spoken and written English. The more we take interest in knowing about these phrases, we can definitely, these noun phrases, the post modifier and the pre-modifiers of noun phrases, definitely our expression will be very sweeter, and the persons we can attract our examiners and also our listeners very perfectly through the magic of utilization or application of noun phrases with post modifiers and pre-modifiers. Thank you. This was for today. Hope you a nice day. Keep smiling and feel comfortable. Enjoy the class. Share the class. Also, intimate your friends and other relatives about the importance of the noun phrases, modifiers of the pre-modifiers and post-modifiers of noun phrase, and how noun phrases play very, very major role in our spoken and written English. Thank you.